The brand of Pret et Manger has always been fresh, organic, and healthy sandwiches. And we're going to continue to do so in France because it will cater very well to the French market demand. And currently, the catchy phrase "just made" is printed on the package of every sandwiches sold in Pret. And we're also going to continue to do so in France to emphasize the freshness of our sandwiches. Also, another characteristics of our brand could be ready, tasty, or fast and healthy, because there is a growing trend for French people to be, their lifestyles are becoming more and more fast-paced, so they're craving for healthy food. At the same time, they also want very easily prepared meals. So by emphasizing that our product is not only ready and tasty, but also fast and healthy, we can cater very well into this demand. Also, we want to emphasize our brand personality as a farmhouse personality, because French people are very nostalgic about farming, and they have a great attachment to traditional farmhouse food. So by emphasizing this farmhouse personality, we'll be able to catch their attention and make them feel that Pret is special.
And now I'm going to talk about the product. We've kind of really already talked about the what, which is fresh organic sandwiches and sushis. How are they going to do this? They're going to both standardize and adapt. The way they do that is have a global menu with some local menu options that are unique to France, as they do in other countries, and the ingredients are sourced locally. So in that way, for example, while it might be required that on a sandwich they have mustard, they could use a specific version of French mustard that would allow them to standardize the general concept of the product while adapting the unique components of it for the specific market case. The method is going to be producing the organic products locally, small farmers and organic producers, and then the sandwiches are produced in the stores. The employees will hire French employees. Many of them will be part-time to avoid the 35 per hour a week labor laws. And finally, why do we have an appropriate plan? And that is because we have a first mover advantage in this growing target niche market of fast organic food. So this first mover advantage should give us a unique opportunity.
The French consumers are highly critical of advertisement, and they view them through an aesthetic perspective. And there are four main planks that underpin French advertising. There are la seduction, la spectacle, l'amour, and la humeur. Basically, these four main planks explains that the French advertisement needs humor and romantic messages and entertainment value and high quality production. So we're going to use these four components in press advertisement. Okay, older population and educated people are our target segment, and they mostly read mainstream newspapers and business magazines. So we're gonna advertise through them. For younger population, TV might be more effective than newspaper, and also we will advertise fashion and teenagers magazine. Basically, press advertisement themes are healthy, fresh, and organic food. Okay, Pret in UK first donates up to 12,000 fresh sandwiches to homeless people, and they donate more food to charities each year. So we are going to adopt these strategies in order to make positive brand associations. Also, our team members made the example of promotion for French market. There is an article, and it tells us that the government ordered the food advertisement to carry cautions telling French people to stop snacking and exercise and eat more fruits and vegetables. From this information, Pret can apply French healthy concepts in their promotions. For example, Pret can make partners with French health fitness, and they can make coupons that discount French fitness membership fees.
Well, in the fast food industry, the most important point is which place we want to open our stores. As we mentioned earlier, we have the three major cities in France, which are Paris, Lyon, and Marseille, and we want to open 2 stores in each. In case of Paris, we think about opening stores, one in Le Quartier Latin and the other one in La Défense. In case of La Défense, it's the major important commercial center of Paris, and we can attract our working professionals by opening a store in this area. And the other one, Le Quartier Latin, is near the Sorbonne University. It is frequented by young individuals, and we will have our second target market, which are individuals under 30 years old. For Lyon, Lyon is more a business and commercial city, and we think about having attracting just the working professionals here in the two main parts of the city, which is La Partio, which the second biggest commercial center in France, and La Gare Partio, which is one of the most important European rail hub. And last but not least is Marseille. Marseille is more young and university city, and we have the University of Marseille, and in the near of this area there are some other universities such as University of Provence, and the Le Cours Julien is more in the city, but it's also frequented by students. And the two stores, as I said, in the Marseille are more for our young target market.
All right, and that concludes our presentation. So we'd like to thank you for your attention, and we'll take any questions now.
Thank you. Okay, we have time for a few questions. 4 more minutes.
I know you mentioned in your presentation here about not wanting to aggressively expand as you aren't a global industry, but you also want to open 6 stores in 3 different locations at once. So just wondering why you chose 6 versus 1, and opening 1 in like the commercial center in Paris, and also what your plan is if for some reason you have problems entering the market or it's not in the meeting, that's how you'll counter that across 6 stores out of 1.
Well, really a large part of opening 6 stores had to do with test marketing. We wanted to ensure that we could find which actual demographic in the area that might work best for us. So we decided to open them in a multitude of locations to sort of first get the brand's name out, to build consumer awareness of the Pret brand as a whole, but also to see what consumers were most drawn to the Pret brand, so we could target them in the future more aggressively in further expansions.
More questions?
In the proposal, you spoke about how Pret a Manger had a philosophy of not really advertising and using television ads specifically. There's a quote, I think, that stated that you had a firm belief in not using television advertisements, but then you said that TV is effective in France, and you're going to allocate your 60% of your advertising budget to television ads. Why did you choose to go against the company's philosophy, or can you clarify the contradiction?
That was for the younger population, but our main target audiences are the older population and educated people. And then that was just one of the options for younger population, but our main target audiences are older population.
It also has to be considered that the way Pret has expanded in the past is different from how it's going to continue to start operating in the future. In the past, it's been a much smaller company, so when it entered, say, the United States or Hong Kong, it had many fewer operations and a much smaller core group in the United Kingdom. Now that we have the actual financial resources and capabilities to conduct advertising, it makes financial sense to do so. But as a recent startup in the past, really you couldn't do widespread TV advertisement because, frankly, they didn't have the money or capabilities to do so.
Okay, I think we're going to have to end there. Thank you very much.